In the dimly lit room, Seo-hee's eyes glint with hidden resolve as she deliberately stumbles into Ji-hye's trap. The air is thick with tension, her every move a carefully orchestrated performance. She feigns vulnerability, luring Ji-hye into a false sense of victory. The shadows dance on the walls, mirroring the deceit unfolding. Seo-hee's heart races, but her face remains a mask of calm. This is the beginning of her revenge. With swift precision, Seo-hee rescues her kidnapped sister, her movements a blur of desperation and fury. As she comforts her trembling sibling, her fingers brush against a hidden USB drive, Ji-hye's damning evidence. The cold metal feels like justice in her palm. Flashbacks of her brother's lifeless eyes fuel her resolve. This tiny device holds the key to unraveling Ji-hye's web of lies, and Seo-hee clutches it like a lifeline. Baek Yeo-sa's hands tremble as she stares at the USB drive, the weight of its contents crushing her trust. The elegant Hanok room feels suffocating as she confronts Ji-hye, her voice a mix of fury and heartbreak. "How could you?" she whispers, the words heavy with decades of misplaced faith. Ji-hye's mask slips for just a second, fear flickering in her eyes, before she hardens again. The family's foundation cracks irreparably. The confrontation erupts into chaos of screams and shattered porcelain. Ji-hye's desperation is palpable as she denies everything, but Baek Yeo-sa's eyes are steel. "You are no daughter of mine," she declares, each word a knife. The camera captures Ji-hye's unraveling, her perfect facade crumbling. The room, once a sanctuary, now feels like a battlefield. The echoes of their voices linger, a symphony of betrayal. Do-jun kneels before Seo-hee, his pride stripped bare. The flickering candlelight softens his usually sharp features as he offers her everything: his wealth, his loyalty, his heart. "I was wrong," he murmurs, voice thick with regret. Seo-hee studies him, the warmth of the flame reflecting in her eyes. For the first time, she sees not the arrogant heir, but a man willing to burn his past for her. Their hands meet, a silent pact sealed. Papers scatter across the table as Seo-hee and Do-jun plot their next move. The air hums with determination, their voices low and synchronized. "We end this together," he says, and she nods, her gaze unwavering. Split screens show them preparing, Seo-hee reviewing evidence, Do-jun making calls. The montage builds tension, their unity a stark contrast to Ji-hye's isolation. The storm is coming, and they are ready. The door creaks open, and time seems to freeze. A woman steps forward, her face achingly familiar, yet long buried in memory. Ji-hye's mother, presumed dead, stands in the doorway, her presence a seismic shock. Gasps ripple through the room. Her hollow eyes lock onto Ji-hye, and with a voice like winter, she speaks. "You were never mine." The revelation hangs in the air, suffocating. The mother's words unravel Ji-hye's entire existence. Flashbacks overlay the scene, a baby swapped, a lie nurtured for decades. "You are an imposter," the mother declares, her voice cutting through the silence. Ji-hye stumbles back, her empire of lies collapsing around her. The family watches, their expressions a mix of vindication and sorrow. The truth, once hidden, now burns brighter than any deception. Ji-hye stands alone in the pouring rain, her designer clothes soaked, her makeup streaked. The family has turned their backs, the gates of the estate closing behind her. Baek Yeo-sa collapses into a chair, her strength finally giving way. The sound of the rain drowns out Ji-hye's sobs, a fallen queen dethroned by her own sins. The teacup she once wielded as a symbol of power lies shattered at her feet. Seo-hee and Do-jun watch from a distance as chaos consumes the household. The USB drive, now a weapon, rests in her palm. Thunder rumbles in the distance, a promise of the tempest to come. "It's not over yet," she murmurs. Do-jun nods, his eyes reflecting the same fire. The screen fades to black, leaving only the sound of rain and the unspoken vow of retribution hanging in the air.